Majority of our lives are spent on our phones, constantly scrolling and draining our brains. So one of my goals for the new year is to live more of an offline lifestyle. So I'm going to push myself outside of my comfort zone, create more things, and be open to different experiences. Going to like different restaurants and meeting different people and just enjoying life. As I get older, I'm starting to realize that I want to create more and engage in tangible activities, things that won't be stripped away from me if an app malfunctions.
One of the first things that I did for the new year is make a DIY calendar, so I'm going to show you guys. I think it's so awesome. So for January, I did this cake because it's the birth of a new year. It's just very pink, very pretty. Yeah, I love it. Here is February. It has this little hot air balloon on there. April is one of my favorites. It has all these little fruits on there. Isn't that adorable? I love fruits. I think I'm gonna go make yogurt after this, actually. And then, April. Here's May. It just has some balloons. I feel like May is such a fun month and like a month of freedom, and I thought balloons would symbolize that. June, which is when the sun comes out. Sometimes it's a little rainy, so I did a rainbow. July, I did nighttime, but here's the beach. We have boats and they're having a little picnic with oranges at the beach. It's gorgeous. August is my summer month. That's what I always call it. Sometimes it does have a little bit of rain, but we have cabs and just fun things. A palm tree, sunscreen. September, I have this little house, or I'm pretty sure, I don't know what these are called, but they're like little wooden things. October, I have pumpkins. I have this tree that has no leaves and then leaves on the side. November, I did happy birthday on the side because that's my birthday month. And then I did 19 candles. This is the one where I glued on stuff. And so I glued on the presents, the cake, the little numbers. And then for December, we have a Christmas tree. But yeah, I thought this was so cool. Next I'm gonna do like punch cards, but I thought this was a cool way to like save money, but also do something cute. And I'm gonna hang this up right next to my bed so I can see it like every day.
Okay, so the second thing I made is punch cards, and I love them. So you just take a simple index card and then you just draw whatever icons you want and put a reward at the bottom. So I did read 5 books this year, and when I finish it, I get ice cream. So it's just small little rewards that just help you want to complete your goal. And then I have create 15 essays. And then the goal at the bottom is an Octobuddy or a silk robe. I have do something that makes you uncomfortable. And then after I do all of those, I'm gonna get a coloring book. So it's just little things that are like, I don't know, super cool. Today while I was like, I guess doing nothing, I just made this thrift list so that when I go out this weekend, I'll know what I'm looking for. But yeah, I love it. Social interactions are a necessity for human beings because we need people to live a fulfilling lifestyle. I got the pleasure of going to a field day over the weekend, and it was one of the highlights of my week. There's nothing like seeing old friends again. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you what I've gotten recently. So the first thing I got is this bag because I needed a new one for school. My other one's white and it gets dirty really quickly, and I also broke one of the like little zippers. So it's kind of done for. Next thing I got is this little Bible. It's white. It only has the New Testament in there. This is what it looks like. And then it also has like everything that Jesus says is in red. So that's pretty cool. I thought that was cool. I don't know. And then the next thing I got is Word Hunt. This is just something I can do so I'm not on my phone because I played on my phone a lot, but I wanted like an actual version of it. So yeah, I just got this pink one that's very thin so I can put it in my bag for school or wherever I want to go. The next thing, and I think the last thing I got, is Sense and Sensibility. I've been looking for this book for a while and I saw it at Five Below and I was like, okay, I have to get it. I'm very excited for this book. I'm almost finished with Every Last Word. Sorry, I'm keeping this as a bookmark. I'm on page 327 and I stopped reading it for like a month. No, well, not a month, but like a couple weeks. And then I just picked it up. I was on page 66 and now I'm on page 370 or 327. So that's almost done. So I needed another book. And this is small. It's a small print, so it's gonna be a little bit harder to read. But I don't know, I love it. And then I can just take it with me everywhere as well. These are gonna be my new favorites. And I love anything that's like very small and accessible because I can put this in my purse. I just love it. But yeah, these are my new additions to my bags. I think that's all that I bought this week. If not, I'll update you guys again.